Good morning, everyone. As they say, divine time is the right time. And I've been trying to do this video for a few days now. And finally, here we are Monday morning at 9:30. If you're watching on the replay, welcome. If you're going to be here live, I appreciate each and every one of you. This 2022, I knew this would be a big year for me, and it has been. Not only was it starting my own community, which is what this talk is about, my community. I was able to teach my very first integrated energy therapy classes and was able to certify a group of amazing women up to the advanced level with IET and starting this community. So this year, I taught mediumship class. We taught IET class. We did a lot of great things together. So this community is kind of the brainchild of everything that I've been doing kind of coming together. And as my own development happens, right, because we don't stay stagnant, we stay learning and growing. And there's been so many people that have come towards me. Good morning. There's been so many people coming towards me in the past few years, whether it's been through my mediumship course, whether it's been through my integrated energy therapy role and evolution, everything has really changed in the last couple of years for me. And so not just doing the readings, but also now kind of helping those of you who are ready to kind of step into your path, healing your own traumas and dramas. And really, good morning. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning, Darlene. Good morning, Jacqueline. So this community is being the brainchild, kind of the inspiration that I was brought to because I had so many people wanting to know how I do what I do. Melissa, how do you do that? You know, how do you connect to spirit? How do you trust your gut? How do you do it? How do you get into connection with spirit? Whatever way that looks, whatever way you're wanting for yourself. And so that's what this community has been kind of the evolution of. And it all started for me being an empath and learning what that was about, because that was a huge aha for me when I recognized what an empath was and how feeling what other people felt, being clairsentient, that I was being drawn into other people's traumas and dramas. I was being brought into relationships that were none of my business. I was being brought into situations that were none of my business. I didn't realize I was feeling what other people were feeling, and I wanted to give back. And I ended up being in very strange situations in my 20s. I look back on it now and I know exactly why those situations happened. At the time, I had no idea. But it was because of my empathy and my wanting to make everyone feel better, that fixer in me, right? So that's why I brought about the empath evolution portal. For those of you who are just stepping into the path, learning how to be an empath, learning that you're really able to read the room or read a situation or read what people are going through. And you're not sure why you're being brought to something or why something's affecting you or how to handle it. As an empath, there's something that really did break you open, whether it was a very early trauma, whether it was just the environment that you were raised in, but there was something that really developed that needing to be able to feel what other people were feeling or feeling the room, the vibe in the room, right? Especially for situations that were not safe. And that's a lot of how that happens, how that broke you open. So that is what that portal is all about. And with that subscription, you will get a monthly video curtailed to your experience to being an empath, what that means and how to navigate it. It's not something you're going to lose. It's not something that's going to go away. But the more you learn how to navigate it, the more you learn what it is to be an empath, the better you're able to then affect your own experience. Have what you want to have the relationships you want to have the situations you want to have the career you want to have. By being able to put up those boundaries and recognize you don't have to be the fixer. It's not your job to fix everybody else, which in my 20s, that's what I thought I had to do. That was what I was trying to do, whether it was friendships or family or work or, whatever it was. I felt like I had to fix it. So let me get in there. Let me find out what was going on. And wow, putting myself in so many situations just, and when you're doing that, when you're putting yourself out there so much and you're trying to be involved and you're trying to help and be beneficial, you actually take from your own life, right? You take from because we only have so much energy to give. So when you're trying to people please, you're trying to fix, then you're taking away from your own ability to learn and to grow that you need for yourself. So these were pretty big ahas for me as I was learning what being an empath was, what clairsentience was, that feeling that I could just feel other people's hurt and angst and fear and all of it. So that is also the beautiful thing about the community in each of the levels is we come together once a month, 3 times right now. And you can get 3 very different experiences because each of the meetings are designed for very different reasons. I'm trying to be very, very intentional with why we get together so that you're getting what you need. Good morning, Cynthia. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So the first meeting every month is going to be the first Friday of every month, which we have one coming up, not this week, but actually it'll be in 3 weeks now. The monthly meeting will be the monthly, I was calling it monthly meditation, but we're going to change it. I keep coming up with the name and then losing it. But basically what that is it's a channeled message that is going to kind of help us navigate that month with what Spirit wants to bring through. Good morning, Lori. What Spirit wants to bring through for that month, what we need to know, what will help us, what the themes or ideas of the month are going to be about, what energies are going to come up for that month, and how we can get the help we need to navigate them. Because sometimes just knowing what you're feeling can help you navigate it just by being able to put your finger on it. Actually, Cynthia, the monthly meetup is usually at the end of the month. And the monthly meetup is, I call it the meeting unlike any other meeting that we will have together. Because the monthly meetup has 3 parts. And that's where we're going to do the meditation, the guided meditation. And this past month, this current month, I guess I should say, we actually did a beautiful meditation in taking you into connection with a spirit guide. So that was a beautiful meditation. And then we talked a little bit about what the energies, what we're feeling between the 12/12 portal and then the winter solstice this coming up this Wednesday on the 21st. So the monthly meetup is a 3-part meeting. And then the final part is the big piece. And that's the piece that is unlike anything we'll do together. That is the healing. That is the self-directed compassion. And this month, it was all about spiritual fear. Because many of us who come to this spirituality, spiritualness, getting into connection with spirit, however you want to talk about it, no worries, honey, no worries. Some people have shut themselves down. They don't get into connection with spirit anymore, or they push it away because they had some kind of early fear-based interaction, right? Especially if spirit appeared to you when you were really young and you didn't understand and you thought it was a ghost or you thought it was something that was going to harm you, right? So you shut that part of yourself down. You said, not going there, don't want to experience that, right? Then as you get older, you realize, oh, wait a minute. That wasn't spirit coming in to try to hurt me. That was spirit coming in to try to be here for me. So maybe that ghost that you saw was actually your crossed over loved one coming in, or your guardian angel coming in, or an archangel coming in, somebody to be there to help you and be beneficial to you, but you couldn't experience that For some of you, you did have some fear-based experiences with lower vibrations or entities or demons, the old energy terminology. And that's another thing. I talk about new energy, old energy, and really explain it in some of the videos that you will have access to in the portal, because every month I'm coming out with what Spirit's guiding me to bring to you. And I did a few videos on psychic attack and astral plane and just kind of different ways in which you get in touch with Spirit that can be surprising. I don't want to say unpleasant, but it can be surprising. So what I did was this past month in the healing part, the spiritual fear, was to help you alleviate some of that fear of getting into connection with Spirit that's keeping you blocked, right? Because when you're holding on to fear, the vibration of fear is here, Spirit's here. We got to meet them in the middle. We got to get up there, right? So that's what we did. The self-directed compassion was to help alleviate some of that fear so that we could move forward in our connection with Spirit. So for some of you coming to the community, you're already in connection with Spirit, but you want to get it stronger and help develop it more. For some of you, you're just wanting to get into connection. So wherever you are on your journey, that's what I love about this community. It's you're bringing where you are, and we're going from there. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. Yeah, because so one of the ways to work with me in the community one-on-one is to come to the intuitive guidance meeting that we have usually the second Tuesday of every month, Tuesday night. And those are mini readings, I call them, but really that's your one-on-one time to work with me. Where we can get together and I can pull cards, or we can do a medium reading, or you can ask me questions about where you are on your journey. That's kind of your time to connect with me. So the intuitive guidance meeting is really cool because that's where we really interact one-on-one and have that personal interaction so that you can really talk about your needs, what you're wanting from me and my help. And so we've got 3 very different meetings every month that are free for the members. So you get the video for each month. Sometimes they're a video that everybody has access to, and sometimes they're just for each of the different portals. This past month in December, we had one video. It was almost an hour long, and we talked about the empath-narc relationship, because many of you have experienced that, whether it's been a family member, a friend, or a relationship. Being an empath, you're going to connect with those very, very broken people who recognize that you help elevate their energy, and so they want that connection. So I talked about that, and there's more of that coming out. I have 2 more videos we're going to be doing, 2 more blogs we're going to be doing on that, one on the soulmate connection and one on the twin flame connection. And I feel like they're really timely right now, because many, many people, if you're watching this in December of 2022, you're feeling that twin flame connection. Even if you're not in connection with your twin flame, you're still feeling it in the astral or in the energetic plane, because that divine feminine and that divine masculine are really coming together right now, wanting to come together, needing to come together, because we're coming into balance and harmony. So that's why a lot of people at this time are really needing connections, whether it's friends, family, or partner, that's really going to feel like an energetic connection, because we need that right now. So we have a lot that's going on in this community, and more to come, really more to come. And so at the relationship recovery, that is the second portal. That one is, so the empath evolution starts at the basic 1111, and you get all of that and everything I just described. And then when you come into the relationship recovery, because you are in that needing recovery, you're needing healing for whatever relationship. So whether it's, again, family, friend, partnership, just something that you need to help transform your own relationship and relationship with self. So we really dive deep into that portal about where you need your own help, So in that, there's also a deep discount in getting a one-on-one IET session with me. So you're able to do that, as well as receive the free Compassion Key short form healing that we do every month in the meetup. So lots of ways to transform your energy, because remember, energy can't be destroyed. We have to transform it. And so how do you transform those issues in your tissues or traumas and dramas? Just the stuff that you're holding on to. And remember, emotions that you're stuffing down, they're not being transformed. They're just being stuffed. And you only have so much room to keep stuffing them down in. And so for many people who are coming to me or wanting to do this kind of work together, it's because you have no more room and you want to transform those old patterns and feelings so that you can have more room to have more beneficial connection in your life. Again, whether it's friend, family, or relationship. So the deep discount for the relationship recovery is 50% off of the IET session, and that portal is $22.22 a month. So with that, you get all of that plus the deep discount. So it's been really great these past few months, getting together a one-on-one with everybody in the intuitive guidance meeting that we do once a month. It's been really great to get those messages from my guides once a month for everybody who's kind of looking at what the energy is going to be for that month, what they need to know, how to navigate it. And then we do the, so we have the meetup, the intuitive guidance, and the monthly meditation. So we have a lot going on in the community, and it's been really, really good. So there's about once a week, there's something for you in that community, whether it's a meeting or the video. There's definitely always something going on. And some of the meetings you can come to as a non-subscriber and pay the fee. But if you're a subscriber, you get all the meetings for free. And then we have the Spiritual Awakening. The Spiritual Awakening course, which has been the baby of what I've been doing for the past 5 years, teaching the Evidential Medium course. I taught a course called Intuitive Guidance, and then I have taught cards, but really the Spiritual Awakening really embodies all of that. It really does. So that one at $33.33 a month is where you get everything. Excuse me, guys. And that's where we really dive deep into what is spirit, how to get into connection with spirit, how to trust that gut instinct, right? Really talking about what is clairaudience, what is clairsentience, what is clairvoyance, what is claircognizance, right? Knowing that you know, but you don't know how you know. So there's a lot of tutorials and information in the subscription plan that you're going to get that's going to help you in like all parts of your life. And with the with that membership, you also get deep discounts on everything. So you get the 50% off an IET session or the 50% off Compassion Key. You get the 50% off a reading. So however you want to work with me, whether you want to do it in the monthly meetings, whether you want to do it on your own, more of a one-on-one, you can do that through the Spiritual Awakening portal. And the thing with the 50% off for all the different services that I have, like there's no cap on that for you in that membership. So if you wanted to have a reading in the month, you wanted to have an IET session, like you can use that 50% off no matter what. And you can use it as much as you want. So if you wanted to do, IET sessions for the next 6 months, you would get 50% off each of those IET sessions. I only do one per month, especially if you're on a healing journey. Yes, Darlene, you really do. You really do, honey. Okay, excuse me, guys. I'll be right back. Yeah, the everything I do is very intuitive. So I've been bringing the videos each month that I really get spirit leading me to bring, because I know there's something going on in the energies of that month that you kind of need that information. So in November, I did a lot of work about psychic attack, psychic vampires. What is psychic attack? Because as empaths, as awakened people or awakening people, getting in connection with spirit, we have to understand what the lower vibrations are, and that there's lower than lower vibrations, because there are negative forces out there that really will try to battle you in your connection. They don't want your light to shine. You know, as a light worker, you're here on the planet to help raise the vibrational frequency, and there are forces that don't want that to happen. So yeah, so there's a lot of different videos at this point. Sorry guys, I don't know what is going on all of a sudden. Which can help you in whatever part of your journey, and there's going to be more coming. So not only are there, you know, those videos, but there's all kinds of videos to kind of help you. There's meditations. You know, if you're just starting on your journey and you need to meditate, there's the sitting in presence video for those of you that aren't ready to meditate. So sitting in presence is one of the ways you can like start that. And that video is there for free. For those of you who've not been in the community, please go there and check it out. And there are videos there for those of you who have not subscribed to any of the portals to be able to go in and, yes, Lori, Spirit is in the house. To go in and go ahead and check out what the video is like, or what the videos that I bring. And most of them are short. Most of them are about 10 minutes long. So it shouldn't take up like a whole day or anything like that to go in and like listen to a video. Some of the videos, especially the meditations, I wouldn't do driving, but there are some videos that you really could listen to. You don't need to really watch me talk. So if you wanted to, you know, listen to the one that's an hour long on empath narc relationship, feel free. You know, put it in your earbud, go for a walk. So there's definitely different ways to work with me. It doesn't have to be, you know, coming to a meeting and really setting us out. Like, this is your journey, guys. And that's what I love about this community. This is your journey. So you take what you need as you need it. So there may be a video that I do in, you know, a month and you're like, well, that doesn't resonate with me. I'm not there yet, or I don't feel like I need that information. So come back to it when you do. That's what's great about that portal. Like, those videos are there. They're not going anywhere. So you can go in and take and utilize whatever it is you want. And then the big thing with the spiritual awakening is you get my course that I developed, which is 82 pages long. It's packed full of information. It has links to videos. It has links to other outside resources in your spiritual awakening journey. You get that for free at the 3333 level. So you get the course and the workbook. All you have to do is download them from my website, and all that information is in the portal. So I've tried to make this jam-packed with information you can use as you need it, what resonates where you are on your journey at where you are, and then come to the meetings and work with me and ask the questions. Okay, Melissa, I listened to this video. I wasn't really sure what you were talking about, or I'm experiencing this. How can you help me with this? So that's what I love about the Intuitance Guidance meeting that we do. You get that mini reading, which is really that one-on-one work with me. You get the meeting that is the meetup, where we're going to do a guided meditation, and we're going to do healing work so you can heal and transform those parts of your energy. And then we also do the monthly meditation, where you're going to get information from spirit, directly from spirit, that allows you to kind of have a little bit of a precursor of what to expect in the month energetic wise. Because all of you that are coming to me, each and every single one of you who are watching this or will watch this, you feel energy. You feel it. So now it's like, what does this mean? What do I do? How do I work with it? Right? That's what this is all about. So there's so much that I'm putting together and bringing to you each and every month to help you on your journey. So if you're ready to step into it, check out the link in the description box, or I just dropped it in the comments, right? Check it out. And if you're feeling called to work with me, I would absolutely enjoy that, because that's what I'm here to do. That's what 2022 has been about. Going into 2023, we're only growing. And so those of you who are already members, thank you for being here and going forward with me as we expand and grow and get into connection with spirit and start living our purpose, start living in love, being in connection with spirit. going forth and really starting to manifest that which we want, right? So we talk about, and we will talk more about, changing that subconscious patterning to be able to manifest our most compatible whatever, whether it's a soulmate, a career, whatever it is you're wanting in your life, until you start raising your frequency, really transforming those traumas and dramas, really letting go of that past, that unworthiness, that powerlessness, that abuse, that trauma. It's time. It's time to let it go. It's time to move forward. Or maybe you're just really now ready to be empowered. You're ready to be empowered. You want to be able to step forward into your life, making the choices and decisions that don't cripple you. And that's what we can do together. We can help you learn how to walk through the fear and also cut those cords of any past fear that you're ready to let go of. So lots of good stuff that I've got coming up and that you are getting in on the ground floor at, if you want to know the truth. So that's what the Living in Love community is all about. There are 3 membership levels. Each level gets you all of the meetings for free. And if you're not a member and you're curious, please go check it out. There are videos there under the post section that you can register for. And I will be having more pop-up meetings that will be more member, non-member based. Right now, we are focusing on the members. So, and that's where all the really good stuff is, all the good information, all the good, this is the reason I did this community. The big reason is because there's a lot that we experience that if we talked about in mainstream would be, criticized and judged and not understood, maybe even feared. And that's why I'm bringing this to you in the subscription type of way, because the people who will subscribe are the people who are ready to learn this information, be in a group of people who understand what they're going through, especially for the stuff that right now mainstream still can't completely wrap their heads around, still thinks is very scary or woo-woo or just out there. But we know what we experience. We know what we know. And so there's just a lot of this that I can only bring in the membership. I have to be even very careful about what I'm bringing on my social media platforms. So that's why the subscription is so important, because there are things that we can talk about. There are questions I can answer. There are topics I can bring to you that I wouldn't bring to the mainstream at this time. Yeah, Rhonda, they don't. So that's why I'm doing the subscription, because there I can be authentic, I can be honest, I can give you everything I'm getting that right now isn't really going to be accepted quite yet, as we're still going through the transition from or into the new earth, right? Yeah. So that's why a lot of this is so exciting to me, because not only am I stepping into my path more and more, but there are those of you who are ready to step into your path more and more. And that's what this community is all about. So if you are called, if you're resonating, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you for being here. Please grab your subscription as we go forward. It's only going to get better. And I'm really excited about where this is taking me. I really, really am. So it's been a journey, guys, and 2022 I knew was going to be big. If you watched any of my videos in 2021, I kept saying 2022 is going to be big, and I knew it, and it was, and it is, and it's only going to get better, and 2023 is going to have challenges, and if we do those challenges together, we can get through it easier. All right, guys, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to be navigating this energy as we go forward in this transition into the new earth energy. And it all starts right here inside each and every one of us. All right. All right. You're very welcome. So have a beautiful rest of your day. Go to subkit.com/guidance311. Hit the link in the description box or the one I dropped in the comments, guys. And I'll talk to you soon.